So a few of you, probably very few, might remember a couple of friends of mine that I visited here the last time. That was in 2016, 6 years ago. They're a couple, Nicole and Christos. Nicole is from England. Christos is Greek, raised in Austria, and then moved back to Greece here and has lived on Paros Island for much of the past, like 40 years. And so Christos came here in the 80s when he was in his 20s as a adventure enthusiast and Greek heritage. Lived on the island windsurfing with his friends. Like he mentioned yesterday that they would windsurf over to Naxos. I mean, you can see it from here very closely, but still, that is a long ways to go windsurfing. So here's Nicole. So we had brunch. Christos is going back to their house, and so we're walking around. Do you want to tell a little bit about how long you've been here on Paros?
Yeah, sure. We've lived here almost a decade now. I think back in 2013, we had a feeling that the world was shifting and changing, and we wanted to leave the city. And we decided to literally go to a magical area in the world, and we looked around and we just felt that this island was the place for us to live.
It's a really nice island.
Yeah, we settled here, and it's already 10 years, almost 10 years now, so time flies so fast. Even though a lot of these are from Africa, but that one, you know, it's very similar to that. I'll show you in our house. They're pretty incredible, you know that.
So do you know which ones might be local?
Let me ask him. That might be nice. Which ones are local?
Γεια σας.
Τι κάνεις? Καλά?
Ωραία.
Can you tell us which ones are the shells that you found locally?
Paros shells. Paros.
Of course.
It's all Paros?
This one is the same.
It's Paros?
Same.
Okay. Not Africa?
Oh no.
Because this looks
These
like
are really
Africa.
nice.
Naftilos.
Naftilos.
Yes, the same. We speak.
Christos, after come, we speak Greek with you. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Bravo. Beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Ευχαριστώ.
Ευχαριστώ πολύ. Ευχαριστώ.
Okay?
Yeah.
So after we bring you here,
Okay.
Perfect.
Thank you very much.
That's it.
Incredible. Gabriel, these are natural
Sponges.
that you find in the ocean. I find the shape is so beautiful. To me, I could just paint all this. It looks so trippy.
I wonder if they're from Paros or maybe
No, these are
because
definitely-
Kalamnos.
These are all from this area, all from around Greece.
Yeah, but maybe another.
Αγγλικά ξέρεις.
Kalamnos is famous for
Hello.
it.
Hello. So, are these all from the local areas around Greece?
Okay, λέει αν είναι τοπικά εδώ πέρα από τοπικές τέτοια της Ελλάδας.
Ναι, κοίτα.
Which island?
Από ποιο νησί λέει είναι αυτά?
Από Άνδρο, από Τίνο.
This is from Andros, Tinos, nearby this area of Aegean.
Yes, okay. Andros and Tinos,
Αυτά
yeah.
που είναι ασημίτες, λέω της κοπέλας, ότι κρύβονται.
Also this one that are silver, they get the...
Show me.
Όλα τα κοχύλια, αν το τρίψεις αυτό θα γίνει έτσι.
This one for example is without edit. This came from edit. They get a brush or something to get a sign, or this is, for example, without any edit.
I see. This is polished. This was maybe like this before, and then they polish it off.
This is the first stage, for
Understand,
example, and after they get some brush to get more beautiful.
But this is natural like this.
Yeah.
That's
all
amazing.
That's amazing, huh?
Yeah.
All of those are natural.
How do you know my style of painting and stuff? You know, I love these little dot things.
Yeah.
So that's still going to take a year or whatever to finish.
And so this painting is the same as this shirt.
Yes.
We're filming now.
Yes, that's right. We're filming. Okay. Yes, it is.
All right, so this is Nicole's amazing artwork.
Yeah.
All of this, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, all of it.
I mean, look at this. The colors are just
Yeah, that
spectacular.
one's called Aztec.
It's like super colorful, but it's not like obnoxiously gaudy or anything like that. Like you really blend the colors in a really unique way. You know, you have these different styles within that piece right there.
Yeah.
So where is this? Is that on Paros?
So this is actually, it's like an ethereal, dreamy style that I've created, which is, you know, significant. It's more like, it's Paros. It's my back view. It's the back view. If you have a look outside here, you see the mountains in the back. And so, of course, you know, there's no flowers at the moment because it's summertime.
And there's the church on the hill up there.
That's right.
So that's the actual church.
Yeah. So I've kind of done it in my own style.
Yeah.
And put the spring flowers in front of it.
Is this also the same scene or a different church?
These are just, you know, Greek scenes, but made up in my own mind. This
Okay.
magical
But
lands
inspired
of
by
Greece.
these landscapes.
Exactly,
So,
inspired.
And the woman here?
So,
This is interesting because we have this woman here and they almost kind of...
So this is actually an amazing spiritual experience that I had. I'm very connected to the star Sirius. I had a near-death experience in 2015 where I ended up falling into this blue-white star and meeting these beings that looked very much like this. They were blue-skinned. They were half humanoid and half mermaid with mermaid's tails. Actually, the Dogon tribe are very well. They've had a meeting with them back in the early 1900s of an extraterrestrial type of race called the Nomos. And so this was my experience. I actually met them in this near-death experience, and this is what I painted.
I see.
So this is the aura, and I'm obsessed with dots.
Yes.
As you can see.
Notice that, yeah. Again here.
Yeah. That's quite a large painting. This is I think it's a 1 meter by 1 meter painting this. But I love this is one of my favorites.
Yeah, for sure. I like it.
It just has this underwatery feel, almost as if they're all like different coral reefs.
Yep.
And this one on the other side is I didn't know at the time when I was painting it, but it's an Aboriginal style of art, which I don't really follow anyone. I just do my own thing. But a lot of people have mentioned that it looks quite Aboriginal.
The patterns.
A lot of Aboriginal tribes, they paint with dots and things like this.
Yeah.
And then these are this is called Childlike Art, which just, you know, cute, adorable storybook type art.
A little bit softer colors, more, what do you call that?
Pastel?
Pastel, yes.
Yeah, pastel. Did you notice that this is a trampoline?
I hadn't realized that, no.
This is a trampoline.
Do the dogs use it?
No, I do.
Okay.
It's brilliant for exercise.
Okay.
And so then you have coral reef up here, and the colours are just, you know, you don't need to say anything else. Coral reef.
Yeah.
That's 2 rivers. It's
Oh, okay.
basically
Yeah.
overlooking a Moroccan town
Oh, okay.
from high up. And that's just how I feel that Morocco is, you know. I don't even know if it has 2 rivers, but obviously it's something that I incorporated. Yeah, this is upside down world where you have the sea at the top and the world's underneath. It's
I
just
see.
telling our times now. We're living in upside down times,
I
worlds.
see, okay.
That's the Dogon tribe in Africa.
Okay.
That's star knowledge. We have the celestial words coming up over the lands in space. Before language, there were just symbols used, and these are the symbols coming up from the earth. This one.
Continuing upstairs here.
Yeah, this one's Tapestry of Life.
Okay. And so if people like this artwork, now that is not yours, right?
That's my mum's.
Wow.
Yeah, that's my mum's.
It's a very different style from yours, but that's
totally.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if people like this artwork and want to own it, they can buy your clothing.
Absolutely.
And so there's a link down below, and so that's what this shirt is.
Yes. Sorry.
And there's all kinds of different shirts and shorts
Dresses.
and dresses.
All kind of items, accessories, things like that.
Yeah.
That's flowers. Inspired of South Africa. Flowers in South Africa.
Mm-hmm.
And I think one of your favourites is an evening scene, of course ethereal as always, in Paros.
Yes. Yeah, this is definitely one of your best. And there's the sea, just a 5-minute walk away. Great spot here. So Nicole is also an author,
Yes.
and she's going to talk a little bit about her books.
Yeah. I've got 2 books. One of them is a children's story called A Dog Called Dolphin. It's a lovely story about cleaning up the environment and how important that is to teach kids that and listen to your heart. That's all I'll say about this book. It's really lovely illustrated as well, different colours and pages. And the other book is for adults, which is called Terra Infinita, Downloads from the Ether. And this really is, what I do is I actually meditate in water. And ever since I've been doing that, I've been getting most incredible downloads from the ether.
Like lying in the water? Or?
Lying in the water, sitting in the water, having
Okay.
contact with the ocean.
Okay.
It needs to be clean water, so ocean water is always the best. And anyone can do this, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
So water is a conduit. It connects to an ever-flowing source, and it holds all information forever. And as a young child, I could see and feel things. My playmates were 2 blue interdimensional beings I called the Blue Boys, and I often would speak to my mother about them. It's a short storied book where I get downloads, and it's about different timelines in the year 2050 and our time now going towards 2050. So yeah, if you're interested.
And the
And it's-
artwork is yours as well?
Yeah, it's
or-
beautifully illustrated as well inside.
Did your mom contribute any to this one?
She did. I've got to give her a mention.
Yeah, okay.
She helped me put this together. Yeah.
But that's the same, that one right there on the left is
Yeah,
the same
this
as...
is
this?
all. Yeah, that's right. That's Series B.
Yeah.
And the stories have a very deep connection to the star seeds, I suppose you could call them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Probably at a cheap price. What is this? Or what was this? So I'm driving back to Parakia to return my car, and then meeting up with Nicole and Christos again, and then we were going to the southern part of the island. But I got distracted by a sign for some ancient quarries. There's another old building out there. So this definitely looks like a quarry, but there might be something else down here. More skeletons of old buildings. Yes, there's a sign there. Marble ancient quarry, Marapi, and cave. Okay. a little shop here, it looks like, handcrafted marble items. And for anyone wondering about my sandals that I bought in Jerusalem, got them here, they're getting more worn in, and I think they're gonna work out. Okay, so here we go. The sound of Greece, the cicadas. So I guess that is it down there. And I can see a cave down there. So maybe not the most interesting ancient site. But then there are these old buildings. So what are these? Homes? Churches? They're built kind of like churches. And look at that. A big block, like possibly the altar, the shrine or whatever of the church or something like that. And another building over there, but I should get rolling. I might be keeping those other guys waiting for me in Parakia. So back to the main town and then heading south.
Gabriel, just have a look at the vegetation here. Look at this, it's so beautiful. The banana trees.
Oh my God.
It's almost like you're in Bali here, you know?
Yeah, so this is their garden that they planted.
This is really trippy, look at this. So beautiful.
So here's Christos.
Hey there. Hey. Good to see you again.
Yep.
On the island. It's been a while.
Yep.
So this is one of our favorite places to come. It's called Magaya.
Magaya?
Magaya.
Is it just a name or does that mean something?
I don't even know, to be honest. I think it's something Mexican.
Oh, okay.
But it actually doesn't belong to any Mexican. I think he's from Croatia, the guy who owns it, who speaks fluent Greek.
It almost sounds a little bit Indian, maybe even. Like Meghalaya is an Indian state. Magaya.
Magaya, yeah.
But the beach is called this as well?
Sorry,
the beach is also...
No, the beach is actually also called Paros. They have two beaches next to each other, and they both are called Paros. Don't ask me why.
I see. So you have to specify like the big one or the small one or something like that?
Not even,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You even have two signs. One down here that says Paros, and if you continue now, then further on to Alaki, it says Paros again, and it's a totally different beach.
But how do you, like, if you're telling someone, I'll meet you at Paros, how do you know which one?
It's a bit difficult.
Yeah. If there's a problem, it's not a big problem.
Not
So
the restaurant beach, not the restaurant beach.
Yeah, okay. The restaurant beach or the not restaurant beach. Yeah.
Well, they also have the restaurant there and bar and club and everything on the other one. It's like really high life there.
But these are the kind of problems you face on the Greek islands.
Yes. But usually you tell them Magaya and then they will find the right one.
Yeah.
And they have actually a second place. Yeah.
What
do you think? Is that like African style?
I would say. I think it's beautiful. A fusion of African and Asian.
Yeah.
How long did it take for this cactus to grow on?
And about a couple of years ago, they got this place as well, and they opened up second one right next to the other one. So
I see.
Everything double here.
And it's kind of the same food, like
it's
similar style.
Similar, yeah, but they belong together. But you'll see.
I see.
Really nice inside. Voila.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I knew you'd like it, Gabriel.
So nice and cool, all the wood, the bamboo.
And the plants.
It's really a chill out vibe.
I know, I love it. really
Yeah.
good here. Actually.
Yeah. Is it kind of fusion food or
Yeah, and
a bit of
something that-
Greek and some other?
Yeah, and some international cuisine, more for vegan style, and
Yeah.
for the youngsters more.
Yeah.
So Balinesian style. So if you go to Bali, you have like vegan. Bali is the paradise, and this is trying to catch up with this a little bit.
Yeah. So this is Alaki Bay and Beach and Village there. A nice relaxed scene here compared to some of the other spots that are a lot busier with the lines of the sunbeds and music pumping and everything.
So we are in Alaki here.
Yeah.
It's right behind us. Fishing village.
Yeah.
You can have very nice fish in the restaurants there.
I'm sure nice and fresh.
Famous here for nice and fresh fish. And this is in the front of Alaki, the beach here. And then they have a similar beach to this one, which is east to Alaki, behind Alaki.
I see.
Like
Just around the corner,
Yeah, around
beyond
the
that
corner.
point.
As big as this one.
Okay.
It was very nice.
Such a totally different scene from yesterday, the little bay with all the sunbeds and the
It's totally
blasting music.
different scene here. It's
Yeah.
all the people who are trying to avoid the crowds and have a little calm and relaxed.
Seems like almost more of a local vibe maybe, or at least families. Or...
Well, there's also a lot of expats who have houses here.
Okay.
French people, a lot of French people.
Okay.
They have found it already. It's
Yeah.
not like the Greeks
It's not a
keep
secret.
it to themselves.
Yeah. Hellenic Seaways, it says there. A big old ship. The sun has set. It is 9 p.m. I'm on my own again and hungry. Looking for a restaurant. Pretty happening night scene here. Many restaurants all along here. Let's go take a look. Find a good one, get some good Greek food. Rush hour traffic on Paros. The famous windmill. Of choices, how to choose. I would prefer to find a traditional looking Greek restaurant with the typical white tables and blue. A lot of different kinds of restaurants along here. I'm sure that most of them are probably quite good quality food. Lots of competition here. Hibiscus, the oldest restaurant in Paros. That's quite a claim. A lot of restaurants here. There is one table available, it looks like. Oh, lots here. Greek restaurant, white tables, pasta, pizza, Kleftico, moussaka, good prices, $9.50 moussaka. This looks like what I'm looking for. Stefato